Hey, what's up, everybody? We're here playing Cookie Run Kingdom, and we're in Season 3 of Boss Rush, going for Stage 15. We've got our suppression level at level 40, and if we check out this boss, it's going to take 2 teams. And honestly, without any waffles, it's going to take 5 tickets. Here's the teams. So for the first part, we want to make sure we have a steel-type team, and once the boss becomes enraged, we want to make sure we have a grass-type team. For the steel type team, the most important active synergy is going to be Steel Bound Vanguard. For this, you need 2 defense and 2 charge. Another one that you definitely want to have is going to be Steel Bound March. And for this, you need 1 defense and 1 charge. So if you have 2 charge, 2 defense, you're automatically going to get both these active synergies. And then Steel Bound March makes steel type attack 100%, plus 100%. We also have Stalwart Knights, and that's with 1 defense and 1 support cookie, and it helps allied cookies become resistant to interrupting effects. We've got our star bonus at level 4, and if we go to check out our cookies, we've got our 2 charge, 2 defense, our support cookie, and then the other 2 are variables. Twizzly, I went for the star bonus points, and then Eternal Sugar Cookie does a lot of damage. If we check out Tea Night, we're going to start off with raspberries and a cool down tart in the background for attack at 92%. Definitely some room for improvement, but it's only going to make 1% or 2 of difference. Next, we've got Hollyberry, and here we've got the almonds. Even with the raspberries, doesn't really make much of a difference. But here our damage resist is at 33.5, and we've got 53% HP. Now we're talking raspberries. Kunyaman. Here, this defense cookie is going to have attack at 100% with a little bit of cooldown and attack with the biscuit. Then we've got Burning Spice Cookie, always using those raspberries, and the biscuit with attack speed and cooldown. Next, we've got Eternal Sugar Cookie with the raspberries for attack at 110%. Our biscuit gives a little bit more attack. And then we've got Linzer. Here we're going to be using caramels for attack speed at 50%. And we've got the cooldown tart in the background as well. With the biscuit, we've got a little bit more attack speed. Then we've got Twizzly, once again, with the raspberries. And our attack is at 104.5%. I mixed up the biscuit, didn't make a difference. So here we've got a little crit, a little attack. But overall, this team should, fingers crossed, get this first part done in 3 tickets. I did the math. It's possible. Here we go. When it comes to Eternal Sugar and Twizzly, these are going to be the most variable for this, but you want to make sure they're 2 cookies that are dealing a lot of damage. Then when it comes to Kunyaman and Hollyberry, here we've got 2 defense type cookies. Hollyberry is a steel type defense cookie. So as long as you stay within the defense there, I tried a couple different cookies and it made a little bit of a difference, but it was like max 3%, and this was the best result overall. So there, we got it down to 83%. I'm happy with that, and we're going to try again. But first, the battle report. We're going to see Eternal Sugar Cookie doing the most amount of damage. So I wouldn't necessarily change that one, but if you have a strong bomber or your strongest attack cookie, it's going to work out for you. In second place, we've got Burning Spice, then Kunyaman, and those are doing the 3 most amount of damage there. So Kunyaman I'd keep. I guess that makes Hollyberry more of a variation. Then we've got our 2 charge cookies. Burning Spice, you don't want to change. I've got Tea Night Cookie, which had a 5-star ascension, which helped with the star bonus, but I tried a couple different charge cookies, didn't really make too much of a difference there. So I guess the most important cookies to keep are going to be Kunyaman, Burning Spice, Eternal Sugar, and Linzer. And then Twizzly, you can just choose one of your strongest cookies. Here we got it down to 66%, which for the first part technically leaves 16%, and we should be good to go. I don't want to use any of my waffles because I want to save them for the further levels where time actually matters. Here, the only, kind of default to this team is it takes a lot of tickets. I'm hoping they're going to get through this last part of the first version of the boss so that they can do a little bit of damage to the enraged version of the boss, and maybe we can get away with not needing that 5th ticket, but with the time going, I don't think it's going to be possible. Oh, my Lantis. And there's still some HP remaining. I can't believe it. I thought we were going to be done and good to go. Uh-oh. Okay, well, this just got really tricky. Here, we're going to go check out our plant team because the rage version of the boss is going to be a grass type team that you're looking for. And here, we're going to be using, you might have seen this in a previous level, this is going to be our grass team. The most important active synergy effects are going to be Verdant Garden. You want 1 charge, 1 bomber, and 3 support. We also have Torrents of Flame, and here we've got very important Verdant Seeds, 1 bomber, 2 support. So here, if you have Verdant Garden, you get Verdant Seeds along with that for the grass type damage. If we check out our cookies, it's basically going to be the same thing as before. Raspberries all day for that attack speed. Here we've got Stormbringer, Eternal Sugar, Burning Spice with the raspberries. Linzer, we're going to be using the caramels for the attack speed. Then we've got Cherry Blossom. You can pretty much switch this out with any other ambush cookie, but Cherry Blossom was doing good for me. Here we have a little bit of grass damage there. For Star Coral, we've got raspberries with the cooldown tart. Our attack is at 105. And then Snapdragon Cookie. Here we're going to have we're going to have the chocolates for cooldown. Our cooldown is at 31.9% with 34% attack. I'm not too sure how it's going to do with this leftover little damage before the boss becomes enraged, but I'm assuming we're going to need 5 tickets. So as long as it doesn't take more than 20 seconds, we're good to go. Phew! Okay, we got that done in about 5 seconds. I was nervous there. Okay, very excited reaction. We're going to be okay. So here, this team is going to be crushing it. The boss is weak against grass. We've got a really strong grass type team, and they're definitely going to get it past the halfway mark for part 2, which means our goal, we want to have less than 25% HP remaining, and we only have 12. I'm really happy with that. Here, Battle Report, Eternal Sugar, Burning Spice, and Stormbringer are doing the most amount of damage. And we're going to try again. If ever you have any suggestions, let me know. I did a lot of tests. I've been testing this all day, and this is really the best I came up with. I tried using waffles, and sometimes it helped a little bit, but even there, I still ended up using, in theory, 5 tickets. So definitely got to get used to these new waffles and everything, and having fun with these new levels. Whew, we managed to do it. 3 minutes, 19 seconds. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you crush these levels in the new boss rush. And yeah, good luck with everything. Happy gaming, everybody. And if ever you want to see another video, just click in the top left corner. Hope to see you soon. Take care. Peace.